A warning to the people of the earth. The Most High God of Israel power, who created this earth, is mad with the inhabitants of the earth, because they are not following his commandments. In other words, sinning. Because of this, he will be destroying the majority of the people who live here on earth. Here are the scriptures to back this up. Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Isaiah 24:5-6. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, and changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. So how will the people of the earth be destroyed? It's going to be by nuclear weapons. And what it is, the Lord creates smiths to create weaponry to bring about destruction. And so in this modern day, he created the scientists to create these nuclear weapons to bring about destruction. And Isaiah 54:16 explains this. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. And what I want to do now is hit Zechariah chapter 5. Hopefully I can get through this whole chapter, as far as 1 verses 1 through 11 here. But I know some brothers break this down as the chariots, but through the spirit I believe it's talking about the nuclear weapons. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, and the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. If you do the measurements, you'll see that in cubits, that's going to be 30 feet in length and 15 feet wide. It was a weapon in a U.S. nuclear arsenal that almost fit those dimensions to a T, and it was called the LGM-25C Titan II. Now that missile has been retired from the arsenal, but I'm gonna leave links in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. But these are the sizes of those ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. I'm going to try to flow through this here. Pick up at verse 3. Then said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. So pretty much what the Lord is saying is, in the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere of the earth, wicked people are going to be destroyed by these missiles. Verse 4. And I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. And so this is right here. It's telling you what is buildings made out of. It's made out of concrete, wood, and materials like that. So it's going to be destroyed. And I remember I heard somebody saying online, like, they believe, I want to say they said it was going to be a neutron bomb that they was going to use so they can keep the buildings around. That's not so, according to the Lord's prophecy. These people, and I'm trying not to use any harsh language in here because people get offended by it, but they really don't know what that means. But I ain't going to even go into that, but I'm going to refrain from it. But, you know, these people that's running this earth, they can care less about these buildings, you know, because their goal is to destroy the majority of the population on the planet. All right, I'm gonna pick up here at verse 5. Then the angel that I talked with went forth and said unto me, Lift up now thy eyes and see what is this that goeth forth. And I said, What is it? And he said, This is an ephod that goeth forth. And said, Moreover, this is their resemblance through all the earth. An ephod is a basket. And behold, there was lifted up a town of lead, and this is the woman that sitteth in the midst of the ephod. So you read this, it's like, this don't make no sense. A woman sitting in a basket? No, what it is that's that nuclear material. And you know, I'm not no scientist. I ain't gonna get over in the technicalities of it. But whatever those scientists use to make that radioactive explosive material, that's what they gonna put in the head of that nuclear weapon. And he said, This is wickedness. And he cast it into the midst of the ephod, and he cast the weight of lead upon the mouth thereof. So pretty much, it's metal that's covering and containing that material at the head of that nuclear weapon. That's what that's talking about. Then lifted I up my eyes and looked, and behold, there came out two women, and the wind was in their wings. For they had the wings like the wings of a stork, and they lifted up the ephod between the earth and the heaven. If you go to, YouTube, you can pull up, look into multiple independent reentry vehicles on nuclear missiles. This is what this is talking about, because some of those nuclear warheads got 12 individual missiles that these military leaders can direct to specific locations. So just say, like, I use the state of California because I'm familiar with some of the cities, but I'm just saying, like, okay, you got LA, one of them missiles ahead to LA, another one, hit Sacramento, another one hit another place, another city in California. You get what I mean? But I gotta get on through this here. Then said I to the angel that talked with me, Whither do these bear the ephod? And he said unto me, To build it an house in the land of Shinar. You look up Shinar, that was ancient Babylon, bringing it to modern day. That's Mystery Babylon the Great. Mystery Babylon the Great, whether you believe it or not, that's America. And it shall be established and set upon their, I'm going to repeat that. And it shall be established and set there upon her own base. And so I had some more scriptures going into the nuclear weapons and stuff, but I don't have time to bring those scriptures out. And what I'm going to do is drop down to Ezekiel 3:17 through 21. I'm not going to be able to read those verses, but this is the warning. You know, you have been warned, you know, because I want to get the blood off of my hands. So you need to get into your scriptures, read your Bible, you know, study, show thyself approved. And, you know, with strong faith, you automatically going to have works, you know, and have the works to show it. So Lord have favor on you, and so you can not be a part of this destruction.